day!
Okay.
Okay, it's not International Potato Chip Day, but it is now. Hey everybody, it's that time of year again, my favorite time of year where Elyse decides that they want to throw some weird-ass potato chip flavors at us, and I get to eat them. I've been interested in they had the do us a flavor, the past 2 or 3 years.
I suggested several flavors that they were not keen on.
Yeah, I don't think they really liked sadness. That wasn't a very good potato chip flavor.
Breath of a salesman. That's no way to treat the president. West pencil. Like,
it's not easy to turn an abstract concept into a potato
They
chip.
all had alligator in them.
Well, yes, Karen.
That's the only way they would let me put an alligator in the package.
Anyway. For the past 3 years, they've run the Do Us a Flavor contest. And they've given us some pretty interesting flavors to try. They've given us some pretty awful flavors to try. I'm looking at you, Cappuccino.
I'm looking at the Euro ones.
Oh, the Euro ones from last year were terrible. And last year they branched out into regular style potato chips, wavy, and baked. Or kettle cooked, I'm sorry, not baked. My favorites I loved the wasabi ginger, and I'm glad to still see those around. Macaroni and cheese was a contender, the bacon mac, but I didn't really like that one too much.
Prince Edward Island potatoes.
Those were different. Those were the Canadian flavors that I had a friend specifically import for me last year, which, thank you, Patria, you're the best. But my favorites of those were definitely the Prince Edward Island potatoes. I also really liked, and I believe these ended up winning last year, the biscuits and gravy.
Those were good.
Those were excellent. I haven't seen those around, but that doesn't mean that they're not.
The truffle ones were okay too.
The truffle ones were just too much potato.
It was just a good potato chip.
Yeah.
It was like a nice sour cream and onion.
Yeah, it was a nice sour cream and onion. But anyway, this year, I guess because it was an Olympics year, they decided to do an international potato chip flavor. And there are 4 separate flavors. There are, shit. That's not
one of the flavors.
There's Greek tzatziki.
Which has a very strong smell.
There is Indian tikka masala. There is Chinese sichuan chicken. And Brazilian picana. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. I apologize if I'm not. But I listed them in the order that I am interested in trying them. I'm not a super big fan of Greek or Indian food. I love Chinese food, and I love Brazilian barbecue. So I figured, why not film my reactions instead of for the past 2 years I've just written blog posts about them.
And I'm gonna try them too.
And Karen behind the camera is
see me
going to try them as well.
But you'll hear me eat them.
You will hear me eat them.
Me, like,
Suffer. Suffer, react, 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
In my life, yes.
So anyway, first up is the Greek tzatziki, and
yeah. When I opened the bag, that's exactly what I got hit with.
They don't smell very appetizing, but for the sake of science, I'm going to eat them.
Well, no, one smells better. Smell one. It's better.
It's better.
It's not as aggressive.
It's not as aggressive.
Okay.
These are the wavy lays. 3, 2, 1.
If you don't like them, I do.
Tastes like air.
They're
very lightly the smell is stronger than the flavor.
The smell is so strong, but these just kind of have like a
vaguely yogurty, garlicky flavor.
I'm getting mostly garlic, which I like.
I'm getting a lot of dill.
Let me try another one. Maybe it has more dill on it.
Well, the texture of the chip is good. The flavor, not my favorite. But I didn't think it was going to be.
Well, now I'm getting a little bit of the dill.
Now you're getting some dill?
Not bad, though.
It's not bad, but it's not like if I had a choice, I would not opt for these.
That's not too much dill for me. I might consider. If you don't want those, I'll keep them.
They're yours, man. I know Mom wanted to try them, so bring some down to Mom.
No.
Chip number 2 is the kettle cooked tikka masala.
Those are the dark ones?
These are the dark ones.
Okay.
They smell like Indian food, which is a good sign because it's supposed to be Indian food.
They smell kind of sweet. They smell kind of like a barbecue chip.
This is the national dish of England. I don't know.
Oh, Elyse, do you know what this smells like? This smells like a barbecue chip and ramen seasoning.
A little bit, yeah.
Like the chicken ramen.
Barbecue
seasoning.
chip and ramen. So,
3,
3, 2, 1.
I'll put it out there. We have no idea whether this actually tastes like chicken tikka masala.
I've never had chicken tikka. Except for
Oh,
like,
there's heat.
there's heat.
There's heat.
A little bit
You'll
of heat.
feel it like around the back of your
Yeah.
mouth.
A little bit of heat. It's not bad.
It's definitely not bad. There is a little sweetness in it.
I will put it this way. There is heat.
Yeah, I told you.
Ooh, it whacks ya. The only time I have ever had tikka masala was probably 20 years ago. No, 15 years ago on an airplane from the UK.
I'll tell you, if these are the 2 bad flavors, they're already way better than the 2 bad flavors last year. Reuben and was it Reuben?
Mm-hmm.
And the gyro were
The gyro
tough.
last year
They were tough.
was not a good flavor. I will say last year's Canadian flavors blew the US ones out of the water, so I pity anybody who actually didn't get to try them. Overall opinion of that one, it's not bad.
It's still hot.
It's still hot. If you like heat, give it a shot.
It's not like painful. It's not like a ghost pepper. Like,
You know, it's not a painful heat. If you like the dish, you'll probably like those.
maybe. I don't know if it tastes like the dish.
And I really like the texture of the chips because I like the kettle cooked chips.
Oh
best.
yeah,
kettle cooked chips are really good.
I feel like that is better. It's a heartier flavor for a heartier chip. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so round 3 we have the Chinese Sichuan chicken.
Are those the kind of brown ones?
Yeah, these are the kind of brown ones.
Or is the beef one the kind of brown?
These are the kind of brown ones. They've got flecks on them.
They all have flecks on
But
them.
the kind of brown ones with the flecks.
This one.
I really like the way these smell. These smell really, really good. I want to eat these.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. What the hell's that weird flavor? That is not. It started out really good, and then it tasted kind of plasticky. Did you get that? Did you get plastic? I'm gonna try another one to see if it was just. They've got a really great initial taste.
Have you ever like inflated an inner tube?
Yeah, like their
These are
initial
hot,
taste.
too.
They're also hot. I mean, it's Szechuan, so the initial taste, great. Loved it. Really flavorful. Tasted like I was eating Chinese food. The longer I chewed the chip,
It's really hot.
it tastes
now.
like a fucking inner tube.
There's
There's some water on
spicy
the
inner tube.
back window if you need it.
I
I'm gonna do a third one just to see.
spicy inner tube. No, don't keep eating them. Well, somebody's gonna eat those.
I'll do it. I'll eat the inner tube. Well, despite the fact that they taste like an inner tube, I'm compelled to eat more of these.
It's not. Yeah, it's like good inner tube.
Yeah,
Like a particular.
like it's a good inner tube.
Honestly, for me, the tzatziki is still winning. And I thought I was gonna really hate those.
I don't think any of these are particular ones. Okay, so we had a bit of a technical malfunction there, but what I was trying to say is that I'm not a big fan of any of these flavors so far.
Yeah.
So we have one last hope. One last hope in the Brazilian barbecue.
Yeah, and I took a few of these, so.
These smell pretty good. I'm digging the smell of these. They remind me a lot of the Montreal beef from last year's Canada chips.
They do smell pretty good. They're not.
Really good.
They don't look like they have as much like spice and stuff on them as the others do, but this could all be cracked black pepper. Who knows?
Well, it says it is steak and chimichurri sauce. And I've been to Argentina, I've had actual chimichurri, and I love it.
Hope they don't taste like beef
So,
ramen.
3, 2, 1. It ain't bad.
Thank God. I was not looking forward to like another super spicy chip.
Yeah, no, Brazilian barbecue.
I'm a spice weenie.
Yeah, Karen's a spice weenie because she's also a super taster.
I'm a super taster. No, I ate a ghost pepper and it hurt, but like it also tasted like dead leaves. So there's that. So like I just prefer not to.
These are good. Again, I think they'd be better if they were kettle cooked, but I think all potato chips would be better if they were kettle cooked.
Oh, Tim Hortons.
But not bad at all.
Yeah, these are pretty good. I would get these again.
I would get these
willingly.
again. They're flavorful. I mean, aside from saying chimichurri, I can't really give a good flavor. There's a little bit of a beef flavor to them.
Yeah, they taste kind of like beef soup.
So obviously, these
Like
are not
Lipton soup.
These are not vegetarian friendly because one of the last items listed on here is beef fat.
Oh, there's actual like beef meat in this. Well, that's why it tastes like beef.
Well, I should hope so. Well, look at that. I want to eat that. Not just the potato chips.
They're also these aren't super salty. They don't taste over flavored. Like I think the Sichuan chicken ones.
I'm gonna stop before this turns into a social eating stream.
The Sichuan ones tasted a little like over flavored.
The Sichuan ones were.
The chicken tikka ones were.
Like as far as flavors go, the chicken tikka ones were probably the most accurate, and I think more would have a wider appeal.
Yeah, well, they were also balanced by being on the kettle cooked chip.
Yeah,
like they're not on.
Like when you're gonna overly flavor a chip like this, I really think it's in the best benefit to go with like a wavy chip or a kettle cooked chip, like the first two were.
Yeah,
but because I mean, I love the all dressed. All dressed is my favorite thing to come down to this country in the past year. Thank you, Canada. I appreciate you for that. But those are on Ruffles, which means that they just taste better as a general statement.
What are we gonna do with these Szechuan ones that nobody likes though?
Throw them at people.
But not even Daddy would like those.
No. So, as a final roundup, easily the best chips were the Brazilian barbecue, the Brazilian picana.
For me, followed by the tzatziki.
For me, I'd say the weird chicken ones, even if they tasted like plastic.
Really? You like the Szechuan chicken ones better than the chicken tikka?
I did. I don't like Indian food though. I need to be really obvious about that. I don't like Indian food. I like
the chicken tikka way better than the Szechuan
And I know chicken tikka isn't real Indian food. It's an English creation, but I am not a big fan of those spice combinations. Ain't no thing. Nobody has to be. But definitely, for me, the worst were the frickin' tzatziki. Ugh.
I felt like at least they were
smell.
At least they were subtle.
Taste.
Yeah, they smelled horrible. I will say they smelled horrible.
I don't know what it is about the inventive new flavors that Lay's has been coming out with.
But they all smell horrible.
They all smell really bad. A lot of them taste good, but the smell.
Like you open the bag and it's just like this horrendous gas comes out at you and like I've been attacked.
I have been attacked by a potato chip. Well, anyway, those are the 4 flavors of this year. If you find them yourself, let me know in the comments what you think. What your number 1 pick is. I'm still voting for the Brazilian barbecue, but I think for now I'm gonna go and eat some real food and not just potato chips. So. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, why not leave a like or a comment? And for even more, maybe consider subscribing. Thanks so much, and I'll see you the next time. Put it on the chair. Or on my pajama shirt.
Go?
Yeah, where butts go.